Hi guys, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I am making sunflower soap. The fragrance is sunflower from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and I made it last summer and it sold really well. So I did make it in a log mold the first time, and of course when you cut the bars I was cutting my flowers in half that I had piped. So I've decided to use my huge slab mold. And I went ahead and lined it. It's not a very good lining job, but I couldn't find the tape. I ended up getting out my paper tape because I didn't want to use packing tape. It's all I could find, and tear the finish off or whatever. So I lined it, and I'm going to do shorter bars, like a flat bar, and then I'm going to pipe a sunflower on the top of each bar so that when I cut them, you know, you'll be able to see the whole flower. So this batch, I had calculated for my entire slab mold. I just cut it in half. So hopefully, and I've measured out, you know, each bar. So I'm hoping they'll be a good size, but not too big or too small, if I calculated correctly, I'm hoping. I did pre-mix my colors, but I probably will stick blend them in just because I'm going to be piping with them. This is my yellow for the sunflower color, and this is a combination of Orange Crush from Mad Oils and Pot of Gold, so it's like a really pretty goldy yellow. And then I just have Swiss Chocolate from TKB for the inside of the sunflowers I'm going to pipe. And then the green is a combination of Green Neon from Nurture, Let Us Entertain You, and a little bit of Enchanted from Mad Oils. From what I remember, this fragrance really wasn't too bad. It didn't accelerate much or anything. It is a floral, so you never know. But I'm just going to do a drop swirl in there, maybe swirl it with a chopstick. And I do have 3 piping bags ready, and I'll show you those when I get ready to pipe. So let's just go ahead and get started. piping bag set up. I'm using Wilton Tip 104 for the actual petals of the sunflower. I've got Wilton 67 leaf tip for the green, and then the brown I just have a Rider tip number 2 to put in the center of the sunflowers. So I have this on my turn thing, if it will cooperate, so that I can turn it as I need to, I'm hoping. Okay, I just have to make sure my markings. Okay. So you're just going to have the wider end of, this is narrow at one end, wider at the other. You're just going to have the wider part up, or like away from you, so when you pull it towards you. I'm afraid to turn this because I think it's going to come off. Okay, so then I just put little brown spots, like pulled them up to make the little seeds in the center. because I used some of the piping for the top, it made it not as thick looking. But I kind of marked it off where to cut it. Now my pieces are not going to be even, just I don't ever have even pieces. I don't know if I ever will have even pieces, and I'm okay with that. So I just want to cut it and see what the swirl looks like on the inside. I know it would show up more if it was thicker, the swirl would, but I guess the highlight is supposed to be the top anyway, so it's good. This little guy wants to come out, so you can just see the colors in there, not real vivid or anything, but so you can't really see any kind of cool swirl, but that's okay. Like I said, the top is the highlight. I do like lining a mold, and the reason is it just seems like it comes out so much easier than, for example, I do love my acrylic mold, but the problem with it is it has the plastic piece or the acrylic piece on the bottom, so when I take it out of the mold, if that acrylic piece doesn't want to come off smoothly, which normally it does not without damaging the soap, then I have to cut it with a knife, which I feel doesn't cut it the way I want it. The wire cutter seems to make a more smooth cut than a knife. So that's the one thing I find that I'm not loving about my acrylic mold, is that piece on the bottom that I never seem to be able to get off. So maybe if I left it in the mold longer, but I use it so often that I like to take it out the next day. So the colors are not as bright and vivid as I was hoping, but I do love the top, and the sunflowers came out cute. So I just wanted to show you guys the cut, and I'll go ahead and upload this because I know several people on Facebook were wondering how I did it. I hope that when I was doing that I explained exactly how I was doing it good enough. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm not a perfect piper by any means, but if you do have any questions, I'm happy to help if I can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.